Hey, let me talk to you the way I would if you were right here, sitting beside this Aurora on your desk, hearing it hum, feeling that quiet confidence it gives off. Because after using the Aurora every single day, it stops feeling like a desktop and starts feeling like a version of you that finally isn't held back. The Aurora is for someone who notices quality instantly. Someone who doesn't need specs explained to them to know when something is built on a higher level. If you're the type who gets restless when your setup isn't matching your ambition, this fits you. It's the kind of machine that makes you realize you were always aiming for something stronger, you just didn't have it yet. Before we go further, check the current price and stock. These mid-cycle Alienware drops can shift unexpectedly. You know that moment where you finally admit your old PC isn't cutting it anymore? For me, it was the microstutters during big game moments. The way multitasking felt like walking on eggshells. The sense that my workflow was being held together by hope instead of horsepower. When I switched to the Aurora, it felt like stepping out of a cramped box into open space. Not dramatic, just pure relief. The kind where you feel your shoulders drop because nothing lags, nothing hesitates, nothing chokes. You'll feel it the first time you dive into a 5070 powered session. Worlds load faster, movement feels more intentional, lighting looks cleaner, and you stop preparing for slowdowns. You don't brace for a hitch before a big fight. You don't pause to let the system catch up. You stop thinking about performance at all, and that's the part that changes everything. Real life with it feels effortless. Jumping between your game, your browser, Discord, a couple of apps in the background, it all feels smooth. Editing clips, streaming to friends, running multiple monitors, downloading while playing, the Aurora just absorbs it. You start taking on bigger tasks without even realizing it because the machine quietly eliminates all the friction you used to tolerate. If you haven't yet, glance at the listing again. Don't let those odd price jumps or sudden stock dips catch you off guard. And yeah, doubts pop up. Everyone has that moment of, is this too much for me? But here's what happens every time you consider something weaker. You picture yourself 6 months from now, staring at screens that hitch, loading bars that drag, and a desktop that sounds stressed. And without saying it, you come right back to this one. Because deep down you know you've outgrown the compromise phase. The surprise benefit? For me, it was how calm everything feels. Not just the acoustics, the experience. You stop rushing. You stop worrying. You settle into a rhythm where your setup feels like an extension of you. That confidence becomes the hidden upgrade, the part that makes you wonder why you waited so long. Owning this feels right. You sit down, the lights glow, the system jumps alive instantly, and you feel like you're working with something that respects your time, your skills, and your standards. It's not about showing off, it's about finally having gear that matches your identity. Fast reactions that feel natural. Smooth gameplay that keeps momentum. Strength that holds steady under pressure. A flow that makes long sessions enjoyable. Maybe you'll want more storage down the line. Maybe you'll upgrade the RAM someday. But comparisons eventually turn into loops that keep you stuck in place. At some point, you stop debating and choose the machine you already know fits who you are becoming. So go ahead, check the price, check the stock, and make the call while it's in front of you. This is one of those upgrades that you'll remember as the moment everything started running the way you always expected it to.